What's up, everyone? Ian Saxeter here. It is July 20th of 2022, and this is the fourth rendition of ZecDaily. We're going to be covering all the news from yesterday and the day prior in the Zcash ecosystem, or maybe the couple days prior. So anywhere from like the 19th, 18th to the 20th. And yeah, going to start off with my favorite bit of news from the last few days is I was able to announce ZecHub, and don't really know why I picked yesterday. Just kind of felt it was the right time and felt that the wiki and all of the infrastructure within the GitHub were in a good place. And obviously there's still some tweaks and some edits that probably need to be made as I go back through everything. But I'm super excited with the response. I'm super excited with people, telling me that they're excited to see this project and they're excited to see everything that it's going to do. It was great to announce it yesterday, and again, no really high production value with the announcement. Just ripped a video I recorded on like I'm doing right now, like a screen recording, and put that on Twitter. Did a little thread, and yeah, so the whole premise behind this is like minimal lift, maximal impact with everything around this project. So was excited to see the response was well received, and excited to be working on this. So thanks again for everybody voicing their support and saying they're excited to see it. So thank you so much. It really was appreciated. But now into what's been going on in Zcash. This is a shorter episode today. Gathered a few links of the main bits that have been going on, but this will be a shorter episode. The first thing is that Evan, and I believe if we scroll over Evan's profile, Chainlink community advocate in Colorado, met Zuko, and actually Zuko paid with his coffee using Zcash, and again, was surprised at how the transaction went, how minimal the fees were, and just saying that, this type of money is super important because we have this decentralized private money and we need to scale that and get it into the hands of everybody. Sorry about that, I need to adjust my hat. But yeah, he was really excited about that. One thing I will mention is I believe Zuko is currently using Zec Wallet Lite. I know we've had wallet issues lately. Evan's saying that the wallet did really well. I believe Zuko uses Zec Wallet Lite. So if you want to check out, maybe popping a seed phrase or downloading a Zec Wallet Lite wallet app and testing that out. I know they've made improvements to their desktop wallet, and I believe a lot of those improvements have now transferred over to the mobile. So yeah, check that out and see if you have any issues and see if that works better than a lot of the stuff that's been going on lately. I'm currently using Y Wallet, works great, but good to see that Evan had a great introduction here to Zcash. Next here we have Aditya from Nighthawk and the Zcash community grants. He's going to be one of the speakers at ZCon 3. Again, Zcash Foundation is announcing a lot of different speakers at the events from a ton of different backgrounds. This talk I'm actually really excited for. It's called New to Zcash, Z to Z and Learn, which I would imagine is like, hey, like if you want to get into Zcash, the best thing you can do is get some Zec, put it into a shielded wallet, and send shielded transactions with friends, family, people who accept Zec in their business, etc. I think this is the best way to learn Zcash and to like show people how all of this works by diving into the block explorer and seeing how all the transactions are encrypted and shielded. So really excited. This is actually one of the talks I'm going to be really excited for. So I was excited to see that was announced yesterday. More speakers have been announced. So if you want to stay up to date, follow Zcash Foundation on Twitter and check out the forum where they have a thread of Zcash speaker announcements. Little sidebar. Privacy is a human right. If you didn't see this tweet, just put something out about privacy being a human right. It was really well received. And also there are posters here. So if you want to have posters around what privacy means, security, freedom, dignity, and consent, privacy enables people to have all of those things. And especially with the consent aspect, give people the right to share information. If you want to get these posters, check out this tweet from the Zcash Twitter account. It is the pinned tweet, and it threaded in as these posters where you can just go in and download them. So you can just, click and save them. So save image as. So, yep, super cool there. Zcash Espanol is going to be having a talk in their Discord. Okay, so sidebar, if you haven't checked out the Zcash LATAM Discord, it is one of the most interesting things going on in the space right now, because this group of people, they were in different communication, Brazil and Latin America, Spanish Latin America. Brazil speaks Portuguese, most of Latin America speaks Spanish. They were in different communication channels, and then they teamed up made one Discord, and it's absolutely brilliant. It has all these different things going on. They have memes popping about. They're talking about different projects they can work on. They're providing updates. All of the Twitter accounts that you want to follow in Zcash like automatically get pinged in that Discord. So if you do chill in Discord a lot, which a lot of us do, I would highly, highly recommend checking out the Zcash Latam Discord, which is the link is in this tweet as well. They're going to be speaking with Pitmut, the creator of Zcash Go app, and they are going to tell them about the project, the benefits, and the impact it has on the economy and ecosystem with regards to Zcash. Join us in the Zcash Spanish Discord or Latin American Discord. So this here is with Pitmut, who is the creator of Zgo, and they're a senior technical product owner for a company that is in the Fortune 50 in the United States, and they are working with Java, React.js, and MongoDB. And it's also going to be with Yodatar, who's obviously a blogger and the community builder for the Zcash Latin American community. So that is going to be tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern in their Discord. A lot of the Zcash Latin events happen in the evening, so be sure to check that out. And honestly, really excited, super vibrant community. They do a lot of great work. They're producing a lot of great memes. They're doing everything they can to kind of spread that message within their ecosystem. So if you speak Spanish at any level, I would recommend just, again, checking out this tweet, getting into their Discord, having the conversation. They're actually really nice to people who are learning Spanish as well. So if you're trying to learn Spanish and you're in the Zcash community, check out them and listen to this conversation tomorrow. It's going to be really cool. Zcash Media, following up on their thread about the user experience being stalled with regards to the wallets, there's a deep dive from Strad, who is an engineer at the Electric Coin Company, and it's in this blog here. And I checked out the blog, and again, be honest, struggled a little bit understanding a lot of the more technical content, but the gist of it, from my understanding, is that there's a certain way that Zcash wallets work now, and one of the things that kind of inhibits faster syncing is that they have to scan for the entire transaction, like all the transactions and all the ZEC associated with a specific address on chain, and that takes a while and takes a lot of time. So the proposal to improve wallet speed and wallet syncing is, and again, it improves a number of things, but this is just kind of like the high level gist, is that you could change it to where it uses a certain technical mechanism to scan a certain minimum amount of ZEC that you would need to have available and ready to spend. So like if you have 100 ZEC in your wallet, you don't need to spend 100 ZEC right there. You need 1 ZEC or half a ZEC. So let's say this scanning mechanism scans for 5 ZEC. That means your wallet would be able to sync much faster than not. So that was my understanding. Could have butchered that. If you click into the blog here, you can see, if you want to skip and fast forward this, you can. So yeah. Manage and enable funds to be spent, so maintain the correct balance, enable funds to be spent, and then if you go down to this new proposal, maintain a lower bound on the balance of funds, enable funds up to the lower bound, so like again like that 5 ZEC, and then after like eventually determine how much funds are all in the wallet. So like you have 100 ZEC, if you only need to spend 2 ZEC, like let's set a bound at like 5 to where that wallet syncs faster. And then, yeah. So it's a really good blog. I did read it. Again, I don't have a great technical, I don't have a technical background at all. So like kind of difficult to understand, but the first part of it was really, really cool to read. Like they're thinking about these things in a very like, I don't want to say unorthodox, but a very like original way. Like I was not expecting that to be the answer to like Zcash syncing. So like mobile wallet syncing. So definitely check it out. It was really cool to read this and kind of see how people are thinking about this. And more from the Zcash Latam space. So cryptolawyer.eth is a rock star at Legal Rocks and working with startups, exchanges, and governments about Bitcoin around the world. So governance around Bitcoin, sorry. They did a Twitter space yesterday, and it has a recording. So if you speak Spanish, want to listen to the recording, check it out. And Yodatar, who obviously we just mentioned in a previous news bit here, attended this space and essentially gave the Zcash pitch. Like, this is what Zcash is. Like, this is why we need it. And apparently it was a great conversation. And again, 354 people tuned into this. So kind of like getting Zcash into the Latin American community is something that is happening right now. So if you want to listen to this conversation, check out this tweet. It's in Spanish. I'd recommend just listening to the recording and seeing how it went down. Again, great stuff. Toyotas are like constantly killing it and getting stuff out there to the Latin American community. So yeah, a bit of good news again. 10,000 ZEC is now in the Orchard shielded pool. If you're not familiar with Orchard, it's a payment protocol within Zcash that is a shielded pool, shielded payment protocol, so people can put money into the Orchard pool and transact, private with shielded transactions privately. And then it also utilizes Halo cryptography, which was a cryptographic breakthrough from the Electric Coin Company, and it, in my understanding, is the first payment protocol that utilizes ZK snarks and does not have a trusted setup. So when you hear a lot of the trusted setup stuff going on, like Zcash saying that they got rid of trusted setup, it is specific to the Orchard shielded pool. So again, a lot of the wallets and all the infrastructure within Zcash is currently in the process of moving to the Orchard shielded pool. And this is really cool to see that it is getting adoption and that a large number of ZEC is moving into it and is flowing into it. So really cool to see that there. And then lastly, the Electric Coin Company put out a survey yesterday. So if you've ever interacted with ZEC, using it for payments, gifts, tips, donations, etc., they want to get your feedback on why you use it and like what do you think its best use case is and how you would want to use it in the future. How much of it would you want to use? Do you want to put all of your money into it or just a little bit? Like all of these different questions about the user experience with regards to ZEC, the currency. Obviously, ECC is looking to build a Zcash wallet. That, again, really awesome that they're focusing on that user experience aspect of it. And I work at ECC, so I guess I'm focusing a wee bit of my time on that as well. But really building that user experience that makes using ZEC as easy as like modern digital banking, which is something that I've written in the past. So user survey out there if you want to support the ECC team and providing your feedback, which they take into consideration when they're building out these products for the community. I highly recommend going to the link in the description and checking that out. So I said today was going to be a short episode. I don't know how we got over 10 minutes, but again, massive shout out, I think, honestly, to the Zcash Latin American community and everything they're doing. And yeah, if you want to get up to speed on everything, feel free to watch this, share this, help others get up to speed. Feel free to share this episode with everybody. Think I covered everything. If I missed something, feel free to go into the GitHub, which is also linked in the description, and add a link, which will come up into the next episode. Thank you so much for your time and hope you guys all have a great day.